Hello, good afternoon. How are you? Well, today is Tuesday, October 27th. Let's continue what we were studying yesterday, okay? That's day 133, magazine 7, page 8 and 9. Remember, that's our trivia. In the worksheet today, 133. Okay? And we can also do the exercises online. Let's do the exercises online. They're much better, okay? Attention to the site. Remember, you can go to aluno.internationalschool.global, and then when you enter the site, you go to the Across the Universe magazine, day 133. And then this is really nice because when you open the page here, you can see the video we watched about the Greek gods, the magazine, and the worksheets. They're all here, okay? But first, let's start with a song. Remember, the site is Church at Home. And remember to honor God with your choices, with your actions, with your mind, your words. Okay? Let's sing one more song today, right?
Every day I choose Jesus, I will follow you. Hey, every day I choose Jesus, I will follow you.
Hey everyone, my name's Cameron. I'm so glad you're joining us today. Today we are saying every day I make choices that honor Jesus. Before we talk about that, we're going to sing a song together, so go ahead and stand up and sing this out as loud as you can.
Jesus, I will follow you, 'cause I know who you are. You're the risen Savior, the way, the truth, and light. In the darkness, you are light. Jesus, I will follow you. Every step I take, I'll follow you, 'cause I know your promises are true, now and forever. Now I'm singing out, I'm gonna shine your light, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Stop me now.
nice, yeah? Jesus, I will follow you now and forever. Let's sing to Jesus, okay? And now, what we're gonna do, if you're going to use the physical magazines, we go to pages 8 and 9 of Across the Universe and worksheet day 133. Let's start with part B, okay? Remember, we are continuing the exercises, okay? Well, and then let's take a look at the Greek gods. This is a list with some of the Greek gods, and I'd like that you could remember about the names of our planets. Do you remember? Cronus. Cronus is, what planet is it? It is exactly Saturn. And what about Zeus? Zeus is Jupiter. And Poseidon. What about Poseidon? Poseidon is exactly Neptune. And Hades. Remember Hades is really small? That's Pluto, the dwarf planet. And Hermes. Which planet is that? Do you remember? The messenger god. Exactly, Mercury. And what about Aries? The god of war. What planet? Exactly, that's Mars. And finally, Aphrodite. Who is Aphrodite? It is Venus. Excellent. This is just to remind you, we have the Greek gods and the Roman gods, okay? So, and now, let's go to our books. People, attention, this is the worksheet day 133, part B. But that's a trivia, okay? And then you have to open the other book, Across the Universe magazine, pages 80 and 9, okay? Let me ask you, what can you remember about these deities? Sorry, what can you remember about these deities? Pluto. What do you remember about Pluto? Attention to the other book, to the magazine. Right there. Let's see. First, that's a what? Dwarf planet. Dwarf planet. Then let's see. Exactly. The dwarf planet Pluto, Hades in Greek mythology, was a god of the underworld and of the dead. The underworld was guarded by Cerberus, a three-headed dog. Terrible dog. Do you remember the video? A dog with three, 1, 2, 3 heads. Terrible, right? Well, now let's see number 2. What about Prometheus? What do you remember? Try to remember some movies, some Hollywood movies. That's a titan. That's all I remember. Prometheus was also a titan. Really good. He stole fire from the gods and gave it to the humankind. He stole fire from the gods and gave it to the humankind. He was chained to a rock for eternity. Terrible, yeah? And what about Aries? People, I corrected here because when you take a look at the magazine 7, you don't have Eros, you have Aries. So, who's that? Ah, exactly. Aries, another dwarf planet, just like Pluto, yeah? Takes its name from the Greek goddess of chaos and discord. She helped start the Trojan War. Okay? And do you remember Trojan? Troya. Yes, exactly. Well, and now, and something important. She's the sister of Mars. That's a curiosity, okay? Well, let's see the next one. I wrote what was there on our worksheet. Eros. Who's that? That's the god of love, the Cupid. Very good. And what about Pandora? Who's that? Do you remember? People, I remember Pandora as a box, mystery box, something that you cannot open. That's what I remember when I watched movies a long time ago, but I don't remember the movie exactly. Well, who's Pandora? Let's go to our magazine and check. Huh? Well, let's see. Pandora was the first woman. Let me read here, okay? The first woman in Greek mythology. She was given to Prometheus, bearing a jar which she was not to open. Not open the jar. When she did, all evil, all bad things contained escaped. Or one thing, except escaped, yeah? Except for one thing, hope. Okay? So all evil contained escaped, except one thing, hope. Exactly. Well, what about Atlas? Who's that? People, I just remember the world map. Okay, the Google map. The Atlas. Right? And you, what comes to your mind? Let's take a look at the book. Atlas was a titan, condemned to hold up the sky for eternity. Yeah, to hold up the sky for eternity. The Atlantic Ocean means Sea of Atlas. Well, that's really curious, everything we are studying about mythology, yeah? That's something fictional but very curious. What we're gonna do now? We're gonna watch the video again, okay, about the Greek gods. Let's see. That's really funny. Well, what are we gonna do? Let's go to the worksheet. Day 133, part A. Do you remember the video? So, a very good idea is to do this exercise using the online magazine, okay? Here you can watch the video again. And then you have all the questions here, and then you just have to mark. Isn't that good? That's wonderful. What do you know about mythology? Zeus bird is the eagle. And then, is that true or false? Do you remember the video? If you don't remember, you can just click here and watch it again. Yes? And then, is that true or false? That's true. Remember that you can just check. Ta-da! And then you're gonna get the point. So, just go to the next one. Hera is not the goddess of, she's not, that's negative, okay? Exactly, Gassos. And then you can check the answer here too. Next. Poseidon rides dolphins and he rides dolphins and horses. I'm going to use the small letter. Very good. Hades loves Aphrodite. True or false? Then, you remember that? I don't remember. I will check here for my help. This is false. Well, Ares, that's Mars' weapon, is the spear. Do you remember? We throw the spear. Is that true or false? And then, that's true. Now, you just have to check, okay? Next one. Apollo's musical instrument is the very good. Lyre. Aphrodite's bird is the, that's a beautiful white bird. So, very good. Eros, remember Eros, that's the Cupid. Does not wear clothes. True or false? Does not wear clothes. Is that true or false? True. Let's check. Exactly. Now we have just two more questions, right? Athena's, that Minerva's symbol, is the O. And the, do you remember the O? Remember? Let's see the O. That's a beautiful animal, a beautiful bird, yeah? And the, what tree? What tree is that? Olive tree. And finally, the last one, Hermes, that's Mercury, takes people to heaven. Is that true or false? What do you think? Huh? That's... I remember. Let's see. False. Exactly. Well, and then when you finish, remember to click on finish. Finish the activity, yeah, and save progress. Okay? Let's just recap, okay? True. Castles. Horses. False. True. Okay? And then liar. Dove. True. Olive. False. And wine. Well, this one was not there, yeah? So this is it. Dionysius, Bacchus symbol, is a cup of wine. Well, we finished the activities for today. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.